So this is the new ATIVAFIT half exercise ball, also called a BOSU ball. ATIVAFIT, I've done several videos for them. They sent me this one again so I can make a video for you guys and show you why. If you're either looking for a BOSU ball or just trying to get better with like balance and coordination and strength, why maybe you should think about a BOSU ball, specifically the ATIVAFIT, and put it on your list. Now, I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. As you can see, I do a lot of fitness equipment reviews and videos, and so I really wanted to kind of show you a couple things about the BOSU if you've never seen one before. You can use this one of two ways, right? So we've got it currently sitting like this with the ball up. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna kick my shoes off over here. I prefer to do this with my shoes off whenever I'm going on top of the ball because it has these little nodules that actually feel really good on the bottom of my feet. So we're gonna do this. I'm going to grab the exercise handles. Now, if you don't want to use these, you don't have to. What I'd recommend is the first time that you get on, these are actually really good. Even if you don't like use them during the exercise, they're good at first to help you get your balance. So what I'm going to do here, and by the way, I am 270 pounds, 6'3", and so when we're talking weight capacity, it does an excellent job of holding even me. Weight capacity is quite a bit higher than that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just using the bands to help me get a little bit of balance. Now, one of the things that you can kind of see about the ball is my legs are constantly shifting. So a couple things I want to mention. Whenever you first air this up, don't air it up so tight that it feels like it's going to burst. You want a little bit of that give because whenever you get on the ball, that's what gives it some of that squish, and then really kind of forces you to start using your little muscle fibers and start getting your balance underneath you. If you fall off, that's totally fine. That's the whole point of the BOSU ball. Again, I'm gonna use the handles here to get a little bit of my balance. Now, once you're on and you've kind of got your sea legs under you, I guess you'd call it, you can start working on different types of exercises. If you fall off, not a problem. So that's why this is so good at helping you with balance. It is a workout, and even though it's easy to do, it's not actually easy to accomplish. I'll do this one more time, and this time I'm gonna drop the handles and really just kind of try to focus on staying on the ball the whole time. And again, if you wanted to start kind of doing some movements, some squats, but the whole time, you can see my legs are working hard to adjust to make sure that I stay on top. So that's how predominantly people are gonna use the top part of this ball. Now, the other main way that people are actually gonna use this is by flipping this over. The reason is whenever you flip it over, you use that inflated part now as sort of like the bottom of the top, right? So it kind of has this balancing thing it can do. A lot of people here, same thing, what they're gonna do is they're gonna use that and they're gonna try to stand on it and maintain their balance. I'm gonna once again grab these handles and let's see how I'm able to do this. It does take a little bit to kind of get going. I've never been good at this, which is exactly why it's a good idea to have this. Okay, and then once I'm on, try it again. Now, once I'm on, again, using the handles to kind of balance me, and notice how especially like around my ankles on this one, constantly working to make sure that this stays upright. A lot of people really like this one because again, you can do some different exercises with the bands if you want, or drop them all together and just work on your overall balance and stability. And I'm gonna tell you, even though it doesn't look like it right now, my legs are starting to burn because they are working overtime to keep me upright. One of the other most popular exercises that people will do whenever it's flipped over like this are basic push-ups. Well, I shouldn't say basic because now they become a stability and balance exercise as well as a standard push-up that's working your arms, your core, and everything. So what people are gonna do, they'll take it, turn it like this, push your hands over here to the side and elevate your legs just like you normally would. If you're a beginner, you can stay on your knees to do this and just go down and start doing this. And what you're gonna realize is your core is gonna feel this way differently than it would have if you had done a regular push-up without this. Because again, we're trying to stabilize, our whole body's working hard here, and the ATIVAFIT is doing a great job to make sure that we are able to get that workout that we want. I am starting to get heavy breath just from doing this demonstration. This ball makes this exercise such a good one. Now, because no piece of workout equipment is perfect, there is one thing about the ATIVAFIT BOSU ball that I would like to have seen done different. To be honest, this has always been the case with every BOSU ball I've tried. which is the cables here. I just wish there was a way to add on more resistance because I am fairly advanced whenever it comes to strength, and I wish they were a little bit longer. I'm 6'3", and for me, I just typically don't find good use for them for doing exercises. I use them predominantly just for stability, which they are extremely helpful for, but I wish that there was a way that I could get a little bit more resistance out of them and also make them a little bit taller, because even as a tall guy, that's about as high up as I can go. I like to go a little bit higher on my lateral raises. So I appreciate having them for this sake, which is what most people use them for, but I wish maybe they were just a little bit more tense. I wanted to show you very quickly the nodules on this. I mentioned earlier how it feels good on my feet. That's why most Bosu balls have just a flat surface, so I like having this on the bottom of my feet. Also, here is where you will air it up. It does come with a manual pump. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes. If you have a little electric pump, it'll go a lot faster. But look, ATIVAFIT, they know how to make good workout equipment. And if you're looking for a Bosu ball specifically because you want to get better at your stability and your balance and your core strength and all your strength by full body, or you're just looking for a new way to do that, maybe you've never considered a Bosu before, well, maybe then put this one here from ATIVAFIT on your list to check out.